Hey everyone, and welcome to today's discussion. We're tackling a question that's been bugging humanity for ages. Are we alone in the universe? It's a big one, right? Think about it. Go billions of stars, planets. Could there be life out there? Let's dive in.
Absolutely. It's a question that sparks the imagination. And the amazing thing is, we're not just relying on science fiction anymore. We actually have some pretty compelling scientific arguments to consider. The sheer scale of the universe is a big part of it.
Whoa, billions of stars. That'd have a lot of potential real estate for alien life, isn't it? I mean, what are the chances?
The chances are, well, we don't know the exact number, but they're definitely higher than you might think. Think about it. Hundreds of billions of galaxies, each with hundreds of billions of stars. Many of those stars likely have planets orbiting them.
Okay, so lots of planets. But not all planets are created equal, right? Some are too hot, some too cold.
Exactly. Scientists look for what they call habitable zones, areas around stars where a planet could have liquid water, a key ingredient for life as we know it, and a surprising number of stars seem to have planets in these zones.
Liquid water, that makes sense. But what about the actual building blocks of life? Are those things common too?
Incredibly common. Carbon, the basis of life as we know it, is abundant in the universe. Water is everywhere, ice, vapor, you name it. And we've even found complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life, in space.
Yeah, so the ingredients are there, but that still doesn't guarantee life, does it? I mean, it's one thing to have the ingredients for a cake, it's another to actually bake one.
You're right. But here on Earth, we've found extremophiles, organisms that thrive in incredibly harsh environments. This shows us that life is incredibly adaptable and might exist in places we never thought possible.
So if the ingredients are common and life is adaptable, well, why haven't we found any aliens yet? That's the Fermi Paradox, right?
Exactly. The Fermi Paradox is a big head-scratcher. It points out the contradiction between the high probability of alien life and the lack of evidence. There are many theories trying to explain this.
Like what? I've heard of the Great Filter theory.
The Great Filter suggests there's some kind of hurdle that prevents most life from reaching an advanced stage. It could be anything from the origin of life itself to self-destruction. Are we past the filter, or is it still ahead of us?
Whoa, that's a bit scary. What about other theories?
There's the rare Earth hypothesis, which suggests that while simple life might be common, complex, intelligent life is incredibly rare, Earth might be a unique planet.
Well, maybe they're just too far away, or we haven't figured out how to communicate with them yet.
That's another possibility. Maybe their signals are weak, or they're using technology we don't understand, or maybe they're deliberately avoiding contact.
Avoiding contact, like in a zoo hypothesis kind of way?
Exactly. The idea is that advanced civilizations might be observing us without interfering.
That's fascinating. So what are scientists doing to actually find alien life?
There's SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, which uses radio telescopes to listen for signals. There's also research into exoplanet atmospheres, looking for biosignatures, signs of life in the atmosphere.
And what about those UFO sightings? Are those aliens?
That's a tricky one. While there have been many unexplained aerial phenomena, there's no scientifically verifiable evidence that they're alien spacecraft. Most sightings have other explanations.
So what's the bottom line? Do aliens exist?
We don't know for sure. But the universe is vast, and the possibilities are endless, the search continues, and the mystery endures.
It's a pretty amazing thought, isn't it? The sheer possibility of life beyond Earth.
Absolutely, and even if we don't find intelligent life, discovering microbial life elsewhere would be a monumental discovery.
It would change everything, wouldn't it? Our understanding of biology, our place in the universe.
It would fundamentally alter our perspective, our philosophies, religions, everything would need to adapt.
And what about the ethical implications? How would we interact with alien life?
That's a huge question. We'd need to consider the potential for conflict or cooperation, resource sharing. It's a whole new level of diplomacy.
It's mind-boggling to think about. So what's next in the search for extraterrestrial life?
More advanced telescopes, more sophisticated search strategies, more wayfloration of our own solar system. The quest continues.
It's a pretty exciting time to be alive, isn't it? To be part of this ongoing search for answers to one of humanity's biggest questions.
Absolutely. It's a testament to our curiosity and our drive to understand our place in the cosmos.
So to wrap things up, the question of whether aliens exist remains unanswered, but the search continues, fueled by scientific inquiry and boundless human curiosity.
Precisely. The universe holds its breath, waiting for us to find out.
Thanks for joining us with this fascinating discussion. Until next time.